More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope.
It's a long game. Probably start streaming that later when Sam gets back.
Did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles,
I just want to get to, like,
by the
you know, get
of their ruler, turned for
my
help
foot
to
in the
his
door on
half-brother,
Kingdom Come Again.
King Sigismund of Hungary.
Right, the link's in self-promotion for my stream.
Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Oh, comments, which means Nathan's in chat by all the comments, I assume. I've already had 8 comments, so I assume this is Nathan. Yep. Here it is, it's Nathan and chat. Lord is someone I am in Discord with Nathan. Right now I'm talking to him on the headset. Hey, hi Adam. Yeah, he's another person I'm friends with on Discord as well. Right, Jesus, chat's kicking off. Okay, it's not. Show me your scratch card. Josh, you were winding you up. And he only told me about it when I was on Mateline, and I said to him he won't believe you. He said to me, he weren't going to believe you. And he weren't going to believe me. He didn't believe me. No, look. Right, objective. Main quest.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Challenge the Horde.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something. Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about
I do love
anything.
it when Nathan and Josh just
I
come
saw
into
him
chat
down
and just
right away.
dominate the comments.
You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
Farewell.
Make something special. That's actually admirable. I can't do it in Christmas.
I'm not away, dickhead. Oh, I've got food. Should not be in here. I'm not dropping any money on any casino because I'm getting a PC for Christmas. Gotta save my money. Right. I need to find this trader.
It's all the same to me.
One of the soldiers saw an unarmed crowd cornered by a bar.
I don't believe
This
it.
trader
Nobody
guy.
knows.
I'm gonna have a wash.
Good day to you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Tall and smoky. How much are lockpicks? And yeah, and you know what's funny? I can just hide your comment from everyone else. I find that incredibly funny. Well, don't be praying shit like that then, when you know it'll get me in trouble. Hello. Still me workmates in chat. Yes, Nathan, it did get the Al-Qaeda in trouble because they're an anonymous terrorist group. He's putting like 9/11 jokes in my live stream chat because he thinks he's hilarious. So it's just getting removed. How are you that anonymous? Your name is literally displayed on your comment. That's like saying, that's like giving all your bank details and not expecting someone just to find you.
Agree?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Right. I've just sold all my savey snaps. Laurie's just trying to wind me up, it's all he's doing. He said he was going to do it today if I streamed. That's all he's trying to do is just wind me up. Alright. They've changed lockpicking. Lockpicking.
Jesus! Stop that! What in God's name are you doing? Hey, you! Stop, both of us!
Surrender! You've committed a violation. You're under arrest.
Have you?
You were seen picking a lock. You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
Oh, come on, my friend. You know I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, don't you?
Try your fairy tales on someone else.
That's too much. I don't have that much coin.
You don't pay, you go to jail.
Put me in jail, then.
Just the accommodation for you. Get moving, and hand over all the stuff you stole.
I ain't got any stolen items on me, so that's alright. That's annoying. I remember I snuck out last time. I picked the lock and got out. Objective failed.
You enjoyed your time in our little establishment?
Not much, actually.
Glad to hear it.
And can I go?
Go. Aye, you can, I'm sorry to say. Now bugger off and get yourself killed for all I care.
Oh, well they let me out. I'm gonna go to Scalets. See you later, Nathan. Gosh, that stinks. You two knittings. Everyone gone. Just me and you. I guess I'll be back. So it's square to jump. It's been a while since I played the game, so I forgot exactly what happens. I think he goes back to skeletons. Tasha, you gonna say hi to Law? Say hi. Put your head in. Lean over here. Say hello. Come on. Say hello, lean further.
I'm going to do favour, I'm going to fall out of bed.
When everyone comes back later, say hello. Do you see her? She hasn't got any makeup on, but she doesn't wear it anyway. That's another thing I don't like about her, she's just time to loot bodies. tip: don't eat any food that's highlighted red in the quality. You get food poisoning.
Hey, who's there? Who's there? What have we got here?
How do I? Equip the sword. I have a sword. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Can I not use Radzig's sword? Oh, brilliant. This is fair. I'm gonna die just because he has a sword. I'm just gonna die just because he has a sword. I'm trying to equip a sword. Armed combat. Right. Finally. Right, so it's right on D-pad.
God in heaven, no! Leave me alone, please!
You're free. Leave your weapon and go.
I agree.
So it's right on D-pad. It's me being retarded trying to fight him hand to hand. Oh, money.
Sweet Jesus. It's the charcoal burn. Hey! Why did anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Oh, she had bandages. Yeah, I know it's bad following people. Thought I found all this shit. Shit's hard to come by. Oh, this guy had bandages and money.
What's going on there? Who's there? Well, I never. The pit turns up willingly. You'll get right for it.
Just killed him. Now.
What's going on there? Hey, what are you doing here? Tired of life, are you? Is that the best you can... Oh!
Jesus Christ.
He didn't run like me. Died with a sword in his hand.
Playing Kingdom Come if you're watching. Playing Kingdom Come if you're watching.
Yeah,
In the
okay.
end, you're a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon me like me.
Hurry.
Why did you do it to me?
Joe, checking on you.
Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find a shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Oh, not yet, no, I forgot. do it now.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
Nice in the place, London. If I remember correctly, the shovel's in the town.
I wasn't supposed to take this as a keepsake.
I need to go to where that dog's barking, if I remember correctly. Just can't pinpoint it because I haven't got my earphones on.
Get away, you man! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Bishop? What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went from me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Mutt? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing? What are you doing?
Alright, Adam.
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Do you know what happened to Teresa for anyone? When I fled, the humans wanted You meant to violate her. God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
Could you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it anyway?
Oh, it's my cousin. He's just trying to wind me up.
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that... And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take them to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground. I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of corn. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher did?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way of it. Not without a sword.
Right, Connor. That made me jump.
So, let's get to it.
Damn it. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help?
Is that him? Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers?
It's called Kingdom Come Deliverance, Joe. It's
We're to rob you of
set in
everything.
1403 Bohemia.
Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion.
Because it's Europe, 1403. Before Africa was discovered. There's Cumans, so they're like Turkish, kinda. That sort of area. Oh wow. Straight up death.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, gunfuckers! The games are over.
John! Disperse this rebel!
You two watching? Hello? Up. Up. What are you doing? Bear in mind, this kid's just the son of a blacksmith and everyone's doing this for him. You work your way up in society. I think you become like a. I don't want to spoil the ending. I've not seen the ending, but I want to say like you basically like somewhat of a knight at the end of it. I think. Like you respected at least. No, this is Acid Trip Central.
Itt épp egy malacka tévedt a disznőlésre.
Do you need some help?
There's work to be done.
Long ass loading screens, fun. Yes, but I realised I have Soma on PS4. I found it in my free games of the month. It must have been a free game at one point.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise. Henry, can you hear me? Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day. Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Are you having a nightmare?
She fancies him, by the way.
Still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you. But you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. You slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents. I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
Few delirious days later.
You're awake.
Morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Talmberg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead?
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
So Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh,
Skipping days here,
since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your
Every time she comes back, it's another day.
Must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill, my uncle's mill at Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzik?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzik, but I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first.
Oh, you'd be very impressed
You've
with
been in your
this.
sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine.
So I'm
It's a
trying to
good
mind
deal
game
of
her
coin
already,
money.
even though I've not
I've
played.
been lying here 2 weeks. Oh, God.
And she's got to reply for
Better than
everything
eternity in the
straight
grave.
away.
If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
Like, I'll tell you what I just sent her.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt.
I just sent
You
her
have my word.
a gift. This is the man who
But
sees
before
in
you
the
go to
dark.
town, you should eat something. You're
And
still
then I
weak.
put legit me.
There's food on the
And then
table
I
for
put
you.
I quoted Riddick. I hope you're not afraid of the dark. The light hurts my eyes. And then she put back straight away. I'll make sure I bring it with me. Then I put back there is only the abyss, and she put back straight away down where it belongs. I'm getting parried.
Hey, youngster.
Parried and riposted straight away.
Word with you, young fella.
I've told her I'm going for her first. She's picked night. I'm going for her first. Oh, now I can fully like free roam the game. By the way. Right, hang on.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Pesha, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from.
Oh, they're in and out. In and out.
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle.
Oh, I'm streaming
Just to take
Kingdom
something
Come
from
Deliverance.
someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
Okie dokie.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught.
I forget what time.
Why would anyone want to catch me?
Midnight. Well, it's nearly midnight.
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking screw.
She has a reply for
might be
everything.
useful
I don't know.
unconventional.
Work and stars cleaning a room.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on, tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate
I've got-
what's it? Cohelnit's mill
What?
and his iron. Trouble is, they buried them.
I've got
by
Legacy of the
Jimmy
Duelist on
along with
PS4.
the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Cohelnitz? There's nothing sacred to you.
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make me dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. God be with you.
So Zane, he's got Zane Truesdale deck. It's all about getting Cyber End Dragon and Cyber Twin Dragon and that. Dio, whatever you've done to your headset, your microphone's going all funny. Yeah. I love the Elemental Hero deck. Nice.
Try unlocking this trunk. Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold the blade and use it to turn the whole mechanism at the right moment. It's quite easy. It only takes a bit of practice. Now try poking around in the lock. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you'll be fucked and you'll have to start all over again. You forced it and broke the lockpick. That crack could be hurting Kuttenberg. You have to watch out for that. An experienced guard will recognize the sound at once.
This is pissing me off, this lock picking. It's really hard to do it on console. Well, I don't know how to lockpick. They've said they've made this easier. How are you supposed to do this on console? Okay, there has to be controls to do with lockpicking. There has to be a new like help. Simplified lockpicking. Oh wow, there we go. Simplified. Yeah, it's a good field spell, that. Lockpicking in this game is just impossible. Why can't it just be like Skyrim?
Where can I find a shovel?
There's one right outside, leaning against the cart.
Can you tell me... Do you know anything about those pumas?
The heathen scum that Sigismund brought here. Why do you even ask? You've seen with your own two eyes what they're capable of.
That's all.
Take care now.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, I haven't got a shovel. I forgot how I sprint. L2 I think, but no, it's not doing it. Can't wait till I get a horse. Yeah, in the game. Apparently there's a shovel by a cart. Oh, I'm just trying to find a shovel for my fucking... Where's the shovel? Oh, it's there. Oh, by the way, my passive was Viv's idea, Law, when you learn about it. When we eventually play. Tasha. What game? I don't know. I've played the demo of Ninja Gaiden and that's it. Wow, he dug that real quick, didn't he?
Christ, nothing on the left hand. The right? Shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
God be with you.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past a lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job. God be with you.
For who? Code Veins in the Black Friday sale, and I don't know whether to get it or not. I have that, it's amazing. It's hard to get into. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm getting incredibly bored. That's this game. That's this game early on. It's just boring until you know, until you get like plate armor and shit. It's just boring. Yeah. Like even the most basic bandit in this game can fuck you up. I remember the first battle you're fighting in this game, and I was stuck on it for an hour. And you can't heal at any point. If you take damage early on in the battle, that you've got that health for the rest of the battle. So it was literally like practice, like getting a perfect run on it. There was a boss fight at the end as well. I remember on the run. Yeah, on like, have you ever seen that Edge of Tomorrow? It's like that. I love that film. Yeah.
Halt, halt. Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyitz.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship? What makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
All the armour's realistic for the period though, Law. I wear this stuff. Yeah, I wear this stuff in the summer, what they're wearing. Well, I wear more than what they're wearing.
That be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul.
Babu, yeah.
What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Yeah, because it looks like a Spartan one. It was like a fashion what came back.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
And they call him Hal because it's the nickname for Henry back in those times. Yeah, it's why Henry V of England was called Prince Hal. Do you see what this guy's wearing now? He's got chainmail, he's got the arms, and he's got the gauntlets and these. They're not the fully plated legs, they're leather with the metal lines up. They're not the most expensive, and his helmet looks like an upside down bucket, but it's called like a kettle helmet. It's an early kettle helm. He's not the most armoured person, but he is armoured. He's like, that's about half armour, that's a fully plated person. You can't cut a fully plated person. You have to either cut them under the arms, stab them through the eye slit, the neck, the groin, or the back of the legs. So what people, yeah, so that's, I was literally about to say, that's why people started using warhammers. Break their arm or break the bones so they can't
I might
move.
not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
I'm going to be careful what I say in here because these are all lords and he's just a commoner.
It's yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Pechstein is at your disposal as long as you wish.
Oh, I know I have to go hunting
Just
with
as
that
well
one.
you have another castle at the other end
Soon.
of town, eh?
Yeah, but
at any rate, I'm
he gets attacked by bandits and you save him. Like, he gets tied up by Cumans, you kill the Cumans and he's like, oh, Henry saved me.
But, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits.
It's in Bohemia.
In the land, but I
Well,
don't think
the
the
game's
lords who
just
sided
set in
with
English.
Sigismund realised just what Hungarian
These are
order
they'll be
looks
speaking
like.
like German or whatever language it
What
was.
concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort
Yeah,
to
Bohemia
such
now
brutality.
is like Germany,
To
Poland,
give him his due, I don't
that
think he
area.
expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart.
The
and
year
now
this
he
game's
has
set
to get
in,
things under
1403,
control.
is
Why in
the
God's
same year
name
of the
does he have to use
Battle of
those
Shrewsbury,
barbarians?
and I've reenacted
Money is
that
the
battle,
root
and
of
it's
all
also
evil,
in the
young
film
sir.
The King on Netflix,
Wars are
what's
costly.
just come out.
This one has dragged on for a year.
Well, the Battle of
Sigismund ran
Shrewsbury
out
isn't
of
in
coin
that,
for
but that's
knights,
that time period.
so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Townburg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? You think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
No, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man. And your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Oh, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor. And the dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. Woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage. But you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion. Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment. How do you punish someone who's already lost everything? Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him.
Obi-Wan playing the
Captain
his back
Bernard,
on the
see to his
Disney
training,
series, yeah.
and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, Ewan McGregor's playing Obi-Wan again.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint.
Yeah, it's on the Disney Plus. It doesn't come to UK till March though. So, and Obi-Wan's not out yet. Mandalorian's out though.
Could do with a bite to eat.
I have combat training now. Pretty sure. Everyone in your country has pretty much got ancestry from over here. Sic parvis magna deal. Sic parvis magna. Greatness from small beginnings, you should know that then. You got a ring round your neck.
Well.
Yeah, because Leonardo DiCaprio's in a shit ton of films. Was that was for The Revenant, wasn't it? That one Oscar. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. I'm getting quite hungry now. I don't know why. My stomach's going insane. Sega.
Captain Bernard's not here. I should stop by during the day.
I've just had an idea. What about Resident Evil 4 later when people get back? Well, the one with Leon and Ashley. That's my favourite Resident Evil is 4.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that voice of rats, is it?
Look, there's American voice actors in this game. That didn't exist.
Yes, that's me.
You bit judger his voice, you're American.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. Because you've never held a sword in your hand before...
See, when I try and do an American accent, it sounds awful. But when I do it, like, accidentally, it doesn't.
Very well. Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself. Farewell.
Alright. That is the most chilled out he's ever been.
So let's see what you're made of.
He's normally quite, like, out
Keep
there.
Never
This is why I turned him down straight away. Oh, I'm so hungry. My stomach's going mad.
Right, good. Now, try attack. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Good. Nice. Well done.
You are.
All right. All right.
The advice this person's giving me.
That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times.
Oh, right, so this is two-handed sword combat, and there's only leg, arm, head, and thing what you can aim for in this game, whereas in the game, in reality, you can aim in the entire body, yeah. That's a thrust. Thrusts are only good in this game for countering, like, so say if someone's starting to throw an attack, you can just give a quick thrust.
Foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Good. Good.
Look, new level in sword, new level in strength. Doing this just literally levels you up as well. I hit him with one of those
now let's
as
see
well.
how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow. No, that's not it. Not like that. Wrong. Again. No, that's not it. Wrong, damn it. No, that's not it.
Why is it?
No, that's not it.
There we go. It's staying locked onto him now.
No, that's not it. Wrong, damn it. Wrong. Again. No. No.
No, it's not doing anything. Right.
Wrong. Wrong, damn it.
How was that wrong?
Wrong. Again.
2 seconds. I'm switching my camera angle.
Like that. No.
Ah, holding L1. That's why I couldn't see the tutorial.
All right.
Yeah, so have you seen how I've moved it to the bottom right now?
Ow. Ow. Good. Good. All right. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back. Good strike. me, I lure you, then attack unexpectedly.
Killing me with a wooden sword and pissing me off. And he's dodging. It's a tutorial, you can't die, I don't think. Look, he's riposting me, like... Hit me.
Fine. That's enough. I had my work cut out, it seems. That's life. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. No! Not what? Good. Wrong! Nice. Good. Nice. That's it. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
That's a parry and a riposte. Like, these are nice parries, these. I'm going to do another shoulder one.
All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside. No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again. Too soon again. Good.
Perfect blocks. It's a block window.
Nice.
Ow.
Good. Well done. Well done. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. Very good. Ow. Not bad.
When you see the green shield, just tap L on it. It's a perfect block.
Very good.
This is exactly how you'd parry a headshot as well with your longsword. Up like that, and that'll let you come down straight away.
Good, good. Now it's right at full speed. Probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start.
I'll have to move my chair back so you can see. So, and I'll try not to knock my light. So, that's how you block up. That's how you block an arm. And you have to crouch down because of the camera. So just imagine I'm stood up. That's how you block a shoulder or an arm. And a head is either like that or like that. So if you block an arm like that, you block it, it lets you swing back round and go. Use your opponent's momentum to hit them. It's a lot harder to do in practice, but if you get really good at it, you become a really good sword player. Yes, if you watch my videos on YouTube, that's me sword fighting. I don't know if you've watched any of them. Oh. Oh, he's doing them really quickly now.
Wait a while, Henry.
Greetings, Sir Hans. Brings you here. I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radstick's esteemed guests. Not the same as holding. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. Simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. What's going on? All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. But the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. Wrong, damn it! Well done. Ow. Wrong! Again!
Dodging's hard. Dodge that one, easy.
Very good! Nice! Fine. I'll try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. All right. Very good. Nice. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. No! What are you waiting for? Well done. Wrong, damn it! Well done. No, that's not it. Not bad. Wrong. Again. Wrong. Again. All right. Wrong. No, not like that. Wrong. No, not like that. No. Not that. Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice.
Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it. Don't leave.
£15 more or clinch master. 40% at winning clinches. Chance higher. No mule. You see what I'm wearing right now? That's pretty much how I look in soft kit. With a gambeson and on. Have you seen me in soft kit with a cape? I've put it in social work chat at some point, I'm pretty sure. I'll send it now, just so you don't have to look. It'll be from like weeks in. So...
Hmm.
Run it now.
Let's see that. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there. We can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks. Get in position. Now concentrate. Bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target, flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore. That's it then. I don't like to say it, but it wasn't that bad.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
Braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well,
anytime.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good, then let's get to it.
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to him. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent, then let's go.
Well, then.
You know how it Come over here. Dopice! Lost your wind?
Go!
Curse it! Missed. You'll get one. Here. Bring it on. Well, you got the better of me this time, blacksmith. Must be having an off day.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. It's best years are behind it anyway.
Could do with a bite to eat.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
He shouldn't have challenged me.
Careful. You might be under Sir Radzig's protection, but you'd be wise to stay on good terms with the other noblemen too. Now go to the Rathouse. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
Oh, hang on. No one's watching. I know what happens when you go to the bathhouse. Bathhouse. I already know what happens.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
What's the bailiff? Right, I'm going to move my camera to the bottom left. Yeah.
God be with you. I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe, Anusians. He can teach you.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed?
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have. He trained me, and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the Watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, Bailiff. What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Young Sir Hans is our governor, but Sir Hanush is his guardian till he comes of age. That's not a day I'm looking forward to.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
Right, the TV's gonna eat itself.
Good luck to you.
For anyone watching, what I am going to do, while the game's just saved, I am going to leave it here and I will be streaming a different game when I get back. It's just that I've been streaming this for about 3 hours now. I have progressed more than I'd like to anyway, so I need to get some food and then I'll be back to streaming.